I don't know about you guys, but Adrien Broner has a serious woman problem. Now, Adrien Broner, he has gone from being at the top of the boxing game. In fact, he was compared to being the next Mayweather. And of course, he had a steep decline after losing his coach and actually having a lot of alcohol issues. We saw that he had a big fall off, and ever since then, he wasn't necessarily the man that we once saw him to actually be. But after his resurgence, coming back online, getting lit through streaming, and actually pairing up with Dean the Great, we haven't necessarily seen this guy change too much. In fact, all of the stories we used to hear about Adrien Broner in the past, him being a party holic, him being an alcoholic, him loving the ladies, even to a point where he can't control himself. We used to hear these stories back then, and it hasn't changed. It's just being brought to the forefront right now. And by no means am I saying that me or even you watching this were perfect. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to highlight a situation that I generally believe that he needs to stop before it gets too late. In fact, the other day, he was able to offend two people that are also within the spotlight, and it just doesn't make any sense to me how he's able to do this. So we had a stream with Ray J, Dean the Great, and of course himself, and they actually invited on Amber Rose. Amber Rose, we already know she's a veteran when it comes to being in the spotlight, dealing with men, and also dealing with men at a certain type of level and status. And despite all of this, her being level 10 boss mode when it comes to actually controlling those type of men and controlling the lustful nature they have towards her, she was actually mad uncomfortable when it came to Adrien Broner within this specific situation.
Hear me out, right? I believe in you as my friend that you could be the world champion again.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I believe in
You
you.
have friends on me.
Bro,
Friends on me.
yo,
Gabe,
let her talk, bro. She ain't even finished her sentence, blood
You're not about to
bag.
friends
You
on me.
following hers, bro?
I want you.
Cut.
You're not about to friends on me.
You
But then I go sign 100 million. I go sign another $100 million contract. And then, now I want him.
AB, I'm not trying to be rude. You think you're the only guy that tried to talk to me that has $100 million or $100 million?
No.
Okay, but I don't care about money. That's the difference. See, people.
That's what I'm saying. I want money.
People don't know me on the chat. I'm a real South Philly hood. I don't care about money like that. I like vibes and energy. I don't care. I have
So
my
you don't
own
like
money.
my energy, right?
Now, the guy couldn't help himself. He was trying all of the stream to obviously get intimate with Amber Rose, to be able to woo her and actually get attention, throw money at her and things like that to get the attention. But it's almost as though this guy actually forgot that, bro, like, he's not probably even top 5 richest people she's probably dealt with. The lady's a veteran. She's not gonna get wooed by money, bro. I mean, Amber Rose was on stream calling Sneeko handsome.
You're like the hottest hot boy streamer, for sure. 100%.
My heart's beating so fast right now.
So funny.
I'm gonna have a heart attack right now.
You are. I don't know another streamer that's as hot as you, Sneeko.
Amber, you're gonna make me have a heart attack.
I'm serious.
And I'm pretty sure that, again, Sneeko's not in the top 5 to even 10 in terms of richest people she's also dealt with. Like, don't get it twisted, Sneeko, mad successful, but let's be real, she's probably dealt with, in fact, we know the people she's dealt with, people like Wiz Khalifa, etc. Come on, man. Like, you can't use money on this lady. Let's be real. And the guy was also out here trying to take a sip of her water as well. I'm just thinking, like, bro, like, what's going on? Or even when it was in the car, literally just bumping and grinding on her, trying to dance, acting the fool, is like, broski, come on, man. And shortly after, he had a run-in with Yona. When him and Dean the Great decide to actually go to Streamers U to apply and actually meet Kais and Nat, before they even get inside the room with Kais and Nat, bro, they were just out here just tweaking. They meet Yona, and live on stream, they then say this.
Talking about she 19. Legal.
How old she her? Shit, her 19 has to get
What are you guys going for? Can I ask?
a 19-year-old.
A what?
Teacher.
19
Professor.
years. 19 years of being at the top.
And you can clearly see that it made Yona extremely uncomfortable, even to a point where she had to run, go meet people like Lacey, etc. and actually say that, yo, like, well, I'll go out for these guys because they're just doing a bit too much. And it seems to be a reoccurring pattern that Adrien Broner just seems to have, that he's just bringing to the forefront because a camera is on him 24/7. But it's always been this way because when you go into the party, you actually start to see some pieces of evidence suggesting that the guy has always been a bit I don't know. And there's so many case scenarios of this, ranging from over 10 years ago where he had interferences with ladies and actually had to go to court to actually settle those cases as well, all the way to someone like Bad Baby, where she was 16 at the time and the guy was in her DMs. Like, I don't really understand. Like, bro, I don't know. And to be very honest, with the Bad Baby situation as well, that's very, very interesting, because the moment she was 18, there were too many guys that are willing to spend that money and actually made her so rich on OF. You guys are very scary. And you can see that these occurrences, they were always there, but we just didn't actually realize it because the camera wasn't on him 24/7, the same way it is right now with streaming. In fact, you got another situation right here when he went on Cameron's podcast and made one of the co-hosts completely uncomfortable.
You look so good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey,
What you waste that? I love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad.
you taking off some
I'm
time.
mesmerized by that.
Bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person. My bad, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go, man. We have to ask you to go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. But I love you, man.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you, boyfriends in here. You know me with my brother.
Oh,
and
shit,
all that.
my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
It's me. It's me.
Well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could. But I'm not gonna sit in and not value your time neither. You want to wait for me? You could, but I appreciate it, bro. You gotta step out. Yeah, no problem.
And it was so bad that Cameron literally had to just say to him that, yo, like, my guy, just get off of here, man. Get off of it. But one key thing I really want to highlight when it comes to this Adrien Broner situation is that I genuinely believe that this all has to do with this alcohol problem, man. It almost appears as if, though, the more the guy drinks, the more that he's able to unveil this hidden demon within him that just can't help but just make people around him uncomfortable. Like, he just wants everything. You know, if he sees a lady, he finds them attractive, he can't help himself but actually just be like, you know what, I want that, I want me some of that, and actually use everything within his power to get some. And when you have a system like streaming or content where it rewards him from actually having this degenerate type of behavior, you can't necessarily blame the guy when he actually displays it and doubles down on it, because he's not stupid. Adrien Broner is not stupid. He's far from. He's a very intelligent person. He just makes dumb decisions. You know what I mean? And we have a lot of cases like that. People that, again, maybe they're book smart, maybe they're smart when it comes to actually getting finances, but when it comes to keeping the finances, when it comes to actually displaying some of those smarts that they actually have, they can't apply it into real life. I'm pretty sure you guys know people like that as well. And to be very honest, I generally believe that this is a situation that needs to stop as soon as possible. Someone in this camp or someone around them needs to just sit him down and just say to bro that, yo, you need to really chill out when it comes to both drinking. I mean, there's been so many cases of people telling him to stop drinking, so I don't know whether that's going to stop or not, but they 1000% need to tell him to chill out when it comes to the ladies, because if not, he's either going to catch a case. If not, he's going to make someone way too uncomfortable, where it now becomes, again, like I said, another case, or unfortunately something detrimental happens to the lady where, again, it's unforeseen circumstances. We don't want something like that to happen for Adrien Broner, and most importantly for the ladies he's doing this as well too. But I don't know, you guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you believe that Adrien Broner is completely done out here when it comes to the ladies, or do you believe that there's some sort of saving grace when it comes to him acting toward these ladies as well? Can he actually control himself, even if it takes him getting back into boxing or something? Now, my people, if you really enjoyed this video, then simply watch the next video. I'm talking about Rakai graduating and how it actually gives a lot of us hope, or at least gives him hope. See you guys there.